back to the class, children. I'm very happy to invite you all into this class, and today we are going to learn science subject and we are going to do revision. So we all know that the quarterly examination is getting approaching and we have to give revision, right? As I told you already, for our quarterly examination there are 6 lessons in our science subject. So in the previous class I gave you revision for the 1 marks, right? So in today's class I'm going to teach you 5th and 6th lesson, that is diseases lesson, and then first aid lesson, question and answer. My dear children, I request you all to take your classwork. Everyone please take your classwork and pencil also. When I'm reading, please go through it and follow it in your classwork, children. So 5th lesson, diseases. 5th lesson, diseases. Okay. So spelling words are also very important. Okay. Now, first one, communicable. Communicable. Okay. COMMUNICABLE. Communicable. Deficiency. 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 Balanced diet. Balanced diet. BALANCED. Balanced diet. 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 Carbohydrates. 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 Proteins. 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 Nutrients. 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 Calcium. 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 Iron. 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 Iodine. 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 Vitamins. 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 Okay. So question and answer. First question. What are non-communicable diseases? Name one reason why they may occur. So we all know that what is meant by communicable. Communicable means it passes on from one person to another person. Now non-communicable means diseases cannot be passed on from one person to another are called non-communicable diseases. It will not pass on from one person to another person. Okay. It can occur due to the lack of a healthy diet. If you didn't eat healthy food properly, you will get non-communicable disease. Then second one, how do diseases like flu and common cold spread through contact? So how this common cold and flu spread through contact? See, diseases like flu and common cold spread through contact with things used by a person who has the disease. Those who are having common cold or flu, okay, if they touch anything, if you touch that thing, what happens? You will get that cold and flu. So this is the way you'll get common cold and flu through contact. Next, third one, how does pouring kerosene over stagnant pools of water help in reducing the number of mosquitoes? Okay, so we all know that stagnant water. So if rain comes, what happens? After a few minutes or few hours, there will be water stagnant over the areas. Okay, so what happens? The water will become dirty, and what happens? Mosquitoes starts laying eggs in them. So how will you reduce number of mosquitoes? Pouring kerosene over water. So if you put kerosene in the water, it kills the larva and pupa of mosquitoes, because kerosene does not let air enter the water, so they cannot breathe. So if you pour kerosene in the water, the eggs cannot breathe. So it kills the larva and pupa of the mosquitoes. Fourth one, how do mosquitoes spread diseases? How it will spread the disease? When a mosquito bites a person who is suffering from malaria or dengue, the germs from the person's body enter the mosquito along with the blood. So what happens when a mosquito bites a person who is suffering from malaria or dengue? What happens? The blood. We all know that mosquitoes, through its proboscis, it just suck the blood like how we suck juice or water through straw. So what happens? The germs also, it will go inside the mosquito's body, and again when the mosquito carrying these germs bites a healthy person, if it bites a healthy person, what happens? The germs get transferred to that person. So healthy person, the germs get transferred to that person. Okay children, now shall move on to the sixth lesson. Sixth lesson is first aid. Spelling words. Sterile, sterile, S-T-E-R-I-L-E, sterile. Gauze, G-A-U-Z-E, gauze. Blisters, B-L-I-S-T-E-R-S, blisters. Rabies, R-A-B-I-E-S, rabies. Venom, V-E-N-O-M, venom. Fracture, F-R-A-C-T-U-R-E, fracture. Sprain, S-P-R-A-I-N, sprain. Heat stroke, H-E-A-T-S-T-R-O-K-E, heat stroke. Dehydration, D-E-H-Y-D-R-A-T-I-O-N, dehydration. Thermometer, T-H-E-R-M-O-M-E-T-E-R, thermometer. So question and answer. What is first aid? The help we can give to an injured person is called first aid. The help that we are giving to an injured person is said to be first aid. What happens in a heat stroke? So in a heat stroke, we feel faint or giddy, and we may also get a headache or a high fever. Okay. Then, how would you make an ORS? Very easy. So to prepare an ORS, add 4 spoons of sugar and 1 spoon of salt to 1 liter of boiled water. We can also add a few drops of lemon juice. This is how you should make an ORS. Next, what would you do if someone's clothes caught fire? What would you do? If someone's clothes caught fire, throw a thick sheet over him or her. This cuts off the air supply. Okay, we have to throw a thick sheet over them. So then, how would you help a person who is choking? How would you help? Stand or kneel behind the person. Put your arms around the person's waist. Then, make a fist and place a thumb inwards against the person's abdomen. Grasp your fist with your other hand and press upwards. This pushes out the air and whatever is blocking the windpipe. So first point, you have to stand or kneel behind the person. You should put your arms around the person's waist. Then second point is, you should make a fist and place it thumb inwards against the person's abdomen. Then next, you should grasp your fist with your other hand and press upwards. So what happens if you are doing like this? This pushes out the air or whatever blocking inside the windpipe. Then, what is a fracture? The cracking or breaking of a bone is called a fracture. My dear children, I think so you know how to pronounce all the words. Please don't waste the time. Study at home and prepare well for the examination. All the best children. Thank you.